Okay, it is right. So, it is time to level up. And this will be level 12, I believe, which is max level for this game. Unfortunately, but we still have, I think we still have quite a while to go. But like I said, we'll level these guys up and go from there. We'll do Gimpy last as always. We'll start with Gale. Wizard level 12. So I picked up some spells and a new feat. So what spells should he get? Arcane Gate. Circle of Death, so Death Fireball. Create Undead. How many undead does it create? Raise a corpse. Oh, that's right. You can only raise the dead that have already... Yeah, okay. They have to die first, then you raise them. Then Eye Bite. Flesh to Stone. Global Invulnerability. Autos of Resistible Dance. Conjure Elemental. Dominate Person. Hold Monster. Planar Binding. Fire Shield. Resistance to fire or cold damage and retaliate against melee attacks. Lasts for 10 turns. Resilient Sphere. Concentration. Need more or less concentration, more instant stuff. Create 2 linked teleportation portals for 10 points. Or 10 turns. That, I don't even know what that's supposed to be. Circle of Death again. That's Death Fireball. Great Undead. By concentration, flesh to stone. Oh, this is a concentration spell. Restraining them until they temporarily turn to stone. Oh, temporarily? That's not how it's supposed to work. It's a barrier that makes creatures and objects inside it immune to all damage for 3 turns. How much concentration? I know, how temporary. Turn somebody to stone and they come back? That seems wrong. It seems really wrong. Circle of Death. Create Undead, because we can. Raise a corpse. So, as a mummy that fights by your side. But no concentration, so we'll take that too. And a feat. A feat for him. Got Warcaster, Spell Sniper. I don't even get it. Your spells ignore resistance to a damage type of your choice. When you cast spells of that type, you cannot roll a 1. We should do that. And we'll do fire. Because why not? Okay. So, Asterion. So as a rogue, this should be really easy. Well, I take that back. He's going to get a feat. Okay, so we have the Weapon Master, so we can use different types of weapons. So we gave dual wielder, so we can dual wield weapons of different weights. Defensive duelist. When wield a finesse weapon you're proficient with, you can use a reaction to add your proficiency bonus to your armor class, possibly causing an attack to miss. What's the one you can't you get double roll on your damage stuff? As in to do more damage. What's that called? Savage Attacker. When making melee weapon attacks, you roll your damage dice twice and use the highest result. Yes. Will. Will gets a feat. He's got Warcaster, Resilient. That was to get one of his stats. I think it was to get his increase your ability to find one. I think we did that in Wisdom. Get a better armor. Do we want to? I don't think so. Not that strong. Heavily armored or heavy armor master. So you gain armor efficiency with heavy armor and your strength increases by 1. Heavy armor master. Your strength increases by 1. Incoming damage from non-magical attacks also decreases by 3 while you're wearing heavy armor. Tanky stuff. Learn 2 ritual spells of your choice. So, Speak with the Dead, Find Familiar, Long Strider, Can't Sleep, Disguise Self, Speak with Animals. Oh, we could actually do this. Have everybody move a little bit faster. Yeah. Oh, melee are always prepared. We do this. Which 2 would we get? Already has Speak with the Dead. Oh, this spell is a better version of one you already know. You will only have access to this one. We'll take that one and I guess Long Strider. Because Gimpy has to Speak with Animals, so it's not a big deal. Yeah, I don't know if it's the best choices for him, but it'll be fine. Okay, Gimpy. Welcome to level 9 Ranger. So, it's level 3 spells, yay. Level 3 spell should he get? Conjure Barrage. Any weapons, essence to a destructive widespread volley. Daylight. Lightning Arrow. After the arrow hits, smaller bolts snake out from the target toward nearby creatures. Getting to Speak with the Dead is kind of pointless when you can pick up the necklace in Act 1. Yeah, but why not? he has the necklace, but it's just something I don't have to worry about. Worry about switching. Their plant growth. So makes weeds burst from the ground and smother the area. Creatures moving through the weeds have their movement speed. Yeah, the spike pit is better. Protection from energy. Bark skin, not going to use that. So, bark skin's level 2. Lightning arrow? Only going to get 1. Like, why is that? Why isn't there a flaming arrow and a cold arrow and other stuff? Okay, so. But Gimpy should have picked up a new ability too. Fear. So Gimpy can do fear now. Sacred Flame we never use, so. Project an image of so frightening it makes targets drop everything and become fearful. They will be easier to hit and cannot move. Lasts for 2 turns. And looks like a 1-turn. Hey, Soul, welcome back. Happy Thursday. That is a concentration spell, but that's okay. So I think Gimpy's good there. And there's no. Here's his ice arrow. I'll swap this with Disguise Stealth because we rarely use this guy's self.
Where am I needed?
That's it. For all this cool stuff, right?
Long road ahead. Blade at the ready.
Speak with the dead.
Looking ahead.
No one to talk to up here. Okay, so where are we headed? Oh, that's right. We're about to go into this room. Click. Turn based on. So money, bronze ingot, crappy rings. Really?
Have to keep going.
But that. Oh, but no. This is Flame 1477. This is a different one. Flame Rule 1477. I succumbed. I am a vampire and damned. I curse the name of Tsar and reject it. Now I stay in the attic by choice and write my little histories. I am Lady Incognita. Amanita is no more. Button to get out of here or to seal us in? Oh. You to the dungeon. And we came in here. So this was just to get the key. Let me get that door for me, please.
Defender of the people. No one stopped me yet. Never wanted the easy path.
Okay. The brain got locked in there, didn't it? Here, us. How did we get in here? Okay, so this was all about getting the key. Go downstairs. Okay, so that's there. That's right. That ladder there. Okay, where's the button? There's the button. Run, everybody, run. Okay, so this is where the little fight with the werewolves took place, and... we're in here. We walked in. That lever. Yeah, so. The door, isn't it? A boar's head. Can't reach that, but I can shoot it. Nope. Doesn't look like we're going through there.
You stand on a clean metal platform. A beautiful but antiquated elevator. There are some scuffs to show its age, signs of things dragged onto it over the years. But it seems to be in good working order.
What in the hells? I never knew this was here. This was always Cazador's private quarters. Only he ever came in here. Well, him and the unfortunate souls we brought to feed him.
Then into the depths of the palace. Save first before that. Okay, save.
Standing on the elevator's platform, you can feel a cold draft from below.
It's the end. Totally safe. Nothing bad ever happens when you do this. Why'd they put one of these in here? Why is that in here?
Killed a few giant bats in
What
my
in the
day.
hells? I never knew
hunted
any
a
of this was here.
Look at all the doors. That one's the glowy one, though. Probably go through this one back here first. Well then. Chasm. A multiple door? Is odd. Fly down there is the question. Answer is yes, we can. But do we want to go in here? Hear voices.
I know. Just try to hold on, all right?
I feel like I might be skipping something if I do this. Or am I? Ow. Well, trap.
So much for a
Good job, Gimpy.
that might work.
Another blade. This is a rapier. It's a finesse weapon. Undead Bane. Attack rolls with this weapon have advantage against undead. Weapon enhancement +1. We should give that to Sarian. Astarian. Can he use that?
What a day.
Oh, that's right. He doesn't fly. God, he doesn't fly.
Let's get going. How much fun?
Starian, how is the rat diet going?
It may soon come to an end if you don't shut your mouth.
Oh, these aren't doors. They look like they're doors. That one is. Now, how do we can't get down here with us?
What now?
He's trying, though. He's right above us.
Let's go.
Oh, us can't get to us either. Nope. Bash, shove, throw. Nope. Oh, he can make it. Can he make it down there?
out.
You can take a little damage. He's fine.
Step at a time.
He's fine.
All's well that ends.
Chicken shit didn't want to jump down his own.
Could have, if not over, then through.
Wasn't there a dig around here? What did we see? Oh, right there. I not have a shovel? Did I screw up and not bring a shovel? Oh, there's a shovel right there. Why don't we... Why is he digging?
I don't know.
Or digging? Why isn't it digging? Let's dig the dirt one.
I'm sure.
Bugged?
And once we're free, we'll make those monsters pay.
The voices sound like they're coming from over here. Hole in the ground looks like it's bugged down. Sneaky, sneaky. Oh, blindness. Yeah.
What's in here?
Stuff. Serpent Fang toxin. That's a thing. Corpse rose. That's for making stuff.
What path lies before me?
Sneak here right now. More poison. Fang death. Enfeeblement. Probably won't use those, but. Purple dragon blush. Camp supplies. We're good.
One day I'll catch a break.
Stuff. It's poison and accuracy. Sure. Nope, don't talk to him. Shit.
The place is remarkably well kept, as underground layers go.
About the legend of Answer.
It's not just a legend.
Oh, this is the
History.
dragon.
Consider this. To Wormway neath prison's deepest level. That must mean Worm's rock prison. That's where we'll find the entrance to this Wormway. Then this. With the shock of a true hero's spark flickers, the torches alight, and Worm's eye shall awake a glitter. To open the way, we'll need to spark torches. This dragon Unsur was Baldur's ally. We'd be fools to let him sleep while the Dead Three's chosen raised the city.
Good enough. No, that's what I meant to click on. It's more alchemy stuff. So we're on Lower City Sewers. Wow. Guessing this is why they gave us that quick travel thing. Damp missing poster, faded missing poster, poster.
Ah, a friendly face at last. Are you going to the party as well?
Party in the sewers? Which party is that? I get so many invitations.
I don't know if I should say. It's very exclusive. Oh, go on then, I'll tell you. It's an underground party at a place called the Palace. My date's supposed to meet me here, but there's no sign of him. You haven't seen him, have you? Pale, skinny, extremely piercing eyes. Looks a bit like your friend here.
Oh dear. I assure you, it's not.
It's funny. He was ever so keen for me to come. He didn't seem the type to cancel.
You had a very lucky escape. Your date was a vampire. What type did he seem? Did he say what kind of party it's supposed to be?
Only that it was him and a few of his
Perhaps he lost
closest
his
friends.
appetite.
Said he couldn't wait to introduce me to them. How often does a man say that to a girl he's only met once? He was so enthusiastic. I don't understand why he hasn't shown up.
I'm wondering not myself. I'd cut your losses if I were you. Was there anything else unique about this date of yours?
Now you mention it, he brought his own wine with him to the Mermaid last night. Strange smell it had. Kind of metallic.
Like
You know
copper?
what? I might give this party a miss. Plenty more fish in the Chionthar, as they say. If you see him, don't tell him I was here. Just tell him I wasn't ready to be in a relationship. I'm sure he'll understand.
Uh-huh. Oh. Oh, this is the one. Oh, this is the one of those ones where the berry. Didn't we? Yeah, that's why we've been here. Yeah, we've been around. Looks like we're not going that way. There's no good stuff here. I don't know why I do this. Hope beyond hope, that's why. So, fast travel back to Hazardous Dungeon. There we go. So this is why they gave us this, because that way we didn't have to do that again. Okay, so we're not. So the downside to going down there was, what's his face can't get back up because he can't fly.
Too. Keep an eye out for any passing vagrants.
I'm afraid you'll have to content yourself with vagrant chickens.
Chickens. So from here, can we jump, fly anywhere? Doesn't look like it. Looks like you're supposed to be able to jump down from up here, though. That blood belongs to Asterion, because he jumped from the higher level farther away. Or the same level, but farther away. It's his blood. I'm sure I feel about these glowing doors. Huh?
Just like the door to the ballroom upstairs, this door features no keyhole, but does have an indentation for a signet ring.
Do it.
The ring slots perfectly into place, and the door opens, assailing you with pungent, musty air.
Roll of names and stuff. Annotations of a vampire lord. Actual mortal view. Eyewitness accounts of the ball spawn crisis. Power structure. Vampire. Baldur's Gate. Glass goblet. Eternal cruelty. Oh, I think I was gonna have to pick that up. For my sins, my soul was made ink and written onto this parchment. Here's a scrawl. Here is scrawl crawls. Where its scrawl crawls sleeplessly for eternity unless you free it. What the hell is that supposed to mean?
On the pillow rests a skull with a scroll clamped in its bony jaws. The skull's empty eye sockets flare with an eldritch gleam. You feel invited somehow to witness the skull's memories. It seems urgent.
Those memories rise and unfold. Let them wash over you.
This skull is all that remains of the vampire Velioth. He turned Cazador, gave him the gift, and then taught him the rules of vampiric existence.
Concentrate on the memory. What is Veloth's first lesson? Okay, so we're going to need a 11 or better. That's not going to make it. Reroll. One more roll. Go the one. It didn't matter. We didn't. Got to be. There we go.
Velioth's first lesson is always to dominate. Allow none to be your equal. Velioth recalls when Cazador reached out to a former friend. His punishment was to watch as Velioth drained his friend dry.
Ah. Concentrate on the memory. What is Valia's second lesson? Need 11 or better. He's not very smart.
Distracted by an errant thought, and lose the thread of Velioth's lesson. Velioth recalls when Cazador rebelled against him. Cazador suffered 11 years of impalement because he failed.
Third lesson. Yep.
Velioth's third lesson is to act not in haste. A near immortal has time to plan, time to act only when others will pay the price of action. Velioth recalls Cazador, his lessons learned, killing him in the rite of perfect slaughter. How they both laughed. Velioth recalls Cazador boiling the flesh from his skull, and then, to mock him, clamping his schooling scroll in Velioth's jaws. The skull's eyes flash a final time, and its jaws sag open. The scroll with all of Cazador's rituals is yours. Velioth is no more.
Not quite inanimate. Mostly inanimate. Now he's really inanimate. So, this thing. Burn the scroll reveals a list of foul rites and rituals detailing all the way death can be turned to one's advantage or simply made more interesting. The rite of perfect slaughter, the liturgy of the dead, the sacrament of the damned, and many more strange accursed rituals cover the parchment. The final entry, however, is familiar. The rite of profane ascension. Oh, precious deed. Or piteous dead. Why did I get that? Oh, piteous dead, oh, ravenous dead. Immortality is your gift, but darkness is your prison, and hunger is gold. Jailer, actually. The rite of profane ascension will release you. Walk in the sun. Suffer not from hunger. Grow your power beyond anything you imagined. A pact has been made with the Lord of Hellfire. Deliver unto him 7,000 souls, each bearing an infernal mark, and you shall be freed of your chains. You shall know true power. Deliver the souls, speak the words. Blah, 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 blah. Fat shaming. I'm not fat shaming. Guy's got no muscles or skin. Names, thousands of them. Many of the surnames would be familiar to a Baldurian, though some of those near the beginning of the list are families now long disappeared. This is a list of names of people dating back centuries and continuing right up to the present day.
Thousands of names. This couldn't be part of the ritual, could it?
Of course it is. Journal of Cazador Sar. It records the movements and actions of his spawn with particular attention paid to Asterion. Every order of failure and punishment is recorded with cold calculation. Only the most recent entries seem to betray any emotion. Asterion failed to return from his hunt this night, Godi informed. He will have the pliers ready when the boy shows himself again. Still missing. I ought not to be surprised. The boy has always been troublesome, but to disappear now when we are all but ready, it is unconscionable, even for him. I've dispatched the brood. They will find him and bring him home, and when they do, I will make him scream for this. It has been days, and he is still missing. No amount of pain has motivated his brothers and sisters to find him. It seems Baldur's Gate has swallowed him whole. I am searching further afield, but my reach outside the city is limited. In the meantime, the hunt continues here. My spawns fail me. Asterion eludes me. I will have my due. Lack of fat shaming. There we go. Lack of fat shaming. Money. Stuff. Scroll of Disintegrate. Give it to Gale. Reviews. Witness accounts of the fall spawn. Stuff. I'm not reading that. Structure. Oh. It's a journal of Cazador's thoughts and concern about the power structure of Baldur's Gate. Most recent notes at the end relate the old problem of Nine Fingers and the Guild and new concerns about the ambiguous young Lord Gortash. His worries about the Guild revolve around the rise of the brash new criminal kingpin known as the Stone Man and what it might mean for the Gate's underworld if Nine Fingers is replaced. Meanwhile, Dubstork Gortash is fielding prototypes of his steel watchers in the city streets, and they are capable enough to detect and damage Cazador's vampire spawn. ?
Guilds, nobles, politicians. If he controlled even a fraction of these, the city could be his, and no one would ever know.
Pieces of the blood, long-hidden vampire. This is a journal handwritten by a vampire known only as Lady Incognita, in which she describes two different blood diseases that, if contracted by ingestion of infected blood, might inconvenience a vampire with a brief illness. The bulk of the text is descriptions of symptoms and diagnoses of red thrombosis and Thandal's paroxysm, whatever. Lady Incognita notes that with a vampire's superior senses, it's possible to train oneself to recognize infected prey by scent before biting them. Is a piquant, gingery odor, and the products is a sharp astringent, whatever. Beefy vampires. No wonder they're all dead. They don't have any blood in their blood bank. Okay, so time to move on. Hmm. Oh, we've been down there. I think. And a door. This way. New door to go through. That one. The glowy one. Totally safe.
Just like the door to the ballroom upstairs, this door features no keyhole, but does have an indentation for a signet ring.
Do it. Hurry up. Don't got all day.
The ring slots perfectly into place, and the door opens, assailing you with pungent, musty air.
I know. We just try to hold on.
These are the voices we've probably been hearing.
Approaching the cells, you're met with hollow-eyed faces. There's an almost physical stink of decay and neglect.
Poor people, is this how you used to live, Asterion? Asterion, do you know who these prisoners are?
I don't even know what this prison is. He hid all of this from me. And the others. If I had to guess, I'd say they're part of his ritual. But where in the hells do they come from?
You. I know you. You're the one from the tavern. You smiled and joked and got me drunk.
No. You're dead.
You called me so many sweet things. My name sounded like a lyric on your tongue.
Sebastian,
You remember me.
you were handsome. Shy. You'd never been kissed.
You taught me how. And then you destroyed me.
It can't be.
This is how all your lovers end up? Whatever this is, we don't have time for. Who is he?
It's not just him. I know so many of these faces. They're my conquests. I pursued them, seduced them, and brought them to Cazador. He told us he was feeding on them, but he turned them to spawn. He turned every last one, so we'd have souls for this cursed ritual.
How long?
What?
How long have I been down here?
Answer. Set you free. Stop whining. Let him answer.
170 years. You were one of my first.
My family. My friends. They're gone. You took them from me. You took everything from me.
Manager's killing her. She's responsible for all of this. So we got to roll a 4 or better. Comes a 1. Oh, damn it.
Kill him. That monster. You can't. It's not possible.
Where's he now?
The Grand Chamber. Just ahead. But even if you can kill him, what then? What happens to us?
That you're free. What else? That depends on you. Can you control your hunger? What do you want to happen? You have no intention of freeing a bunch of ravenous spawn. What do you want to happen?
I don't know. I just don't want to die. Whatever you do, just do it quickly. I can't go on waiting.
We'll be back. You have my word.
So, guessing you guys are next. Boy. Guessing this is going to be it. So, what we're going to do is we got a break coming up in a couple of minutes or so, so I think we might just call it early. The break time, not the stream. And I'll get up, stretch my legs, get some water, check on the dogs and Mrs. Gimpy, see what they're up to, and then we'll push on after this. So, or into this, whatever. I don't know. I'm going to get up, stretch my legs, get some water, be back in a few minutes. Thank you all very much for watching, and enjoy the dog video.